these are my thoughts a couple weeks into the whole university thing. Hello and welcome to another installment of the whole Julia's Bedroom University thing. So, with all that, a little while ago, me and my friend Jonah made a video about kind of our thoughts going into university online as a couple people who were really excited about the going in person part as well as the learning part. I've been, as I've said before, I've been looking forward to university since I was super young. And I don't think it's really sunk in yet that I'm actually doing it, but these are my thoughts a couple weeks into the whole university thing. So, I'm in my first year. I'm doing engineering, Cape Breton University, and then it's a transfer program, so it'll go through Dalhousie, which is like a big university in Nova Scotia in Canada, because literally no one seems to know Cape Breton. Some people know Dalhousie. There you go. So that's cool, and I'm excited about it all. But it's weird doing online school, and I don't think it's fully sunk in yet that I'm actually doing university, because the whole time I'm doing it, I'm just staring at the walls in my bedroom and a computer screen. So, the biggest thing is figuring out how to get all the information. Every teacher's doing a slightly different thing with the technology available through the university, technology available just in general that they're using to teach and stuff. So every teacher puts their information in a slightly different way, in a slightly different place. And there have been incidents, and it's only like the second week, of me not realizing that a teacher put information somewhere and just not doing it. So thank goodness I somehow pulled it out of something, because I noticed the day before my physics lab was due, I went, oh crap, this is due in like 24 hours. I haven't started. So I sat and I did all the lessons to learn how to do the lab and everything they wanted to teach us, and then doing the practical application of what we were taught. I did 5 hours of like spreadsheets and analysis, and I did the whole lab in like basically one sitting with breaks to eat. So that was great. And like the calculus of some stuff, I didn't realize that an assignment had been posted. I was like, crap, like I've got to do this. So I'm thinking that's the biggest learning curve for me, is where's the information coming from, and making sure I check all of that information regularly. Because normally in an in-person class, they'd say like, this is when it's due, or like you have your class time and you go in person to your classes and then you get some information then, and maybe they'd also post it online, but you're getting a lot of your information in person. But now with it being online, all the information is coming from all these different avenues, and it needs to feed to me. It needs to feed to Julie in the middle, but it's coming from like all these different places, and I have to manually go and check a lot of those places. So that's a big learning curve. I think the second most difficult thing is in-person class, you can turn to someone next to you, even if you don't really know them, and start making friends, start making connections, so that I'm getting my wisdom teeth out on October 1st. It is the 21st of September, 20th of September. And normally, if I was in in-person class, I would find, an acquaintance, someone I'd spoken to before, and say, hey, can you, text me after this class? Or can I text you? Or can I talk to you in the next class and get the information that I missed, and just all that, so that I can catch myself up. And that's what I did in high school, and that's what, I'd normally do in probably moving to university, but I don't really have, you don't really meet people the same. Like, you can text someone and that's great, and I've contacted a couple people a little bit, but it's a weird sort of connection. I'm not the most extroverted person. I can be, and sometimes I do very well, but I am definitely more of a, talking to a couple people at a time kind of person. I'm not a big party person or a big family gathering. I like the smaller ones when you really get to connect with people. But that said, I do better with in-person communication than online. It's hard to interpret what people say. It's hard to meet people. There's a lot of weird social etiquettes to do with texting. For example, when I first started using I think it was with Google Hangouts, when I first started texting my friends, because we were all getting devices and stuff. I had to have one of my friends go through every texting abbreviation and teach me what, like, LOL, TBH, BRB, anything. Literally, I can't even remember them because I don't use them. I think texting abbreviations are fine for other people, but I think they're stupid for me. That's just my opinion. I don't care if you text me and you use them. It doesn't matter, but I don't use them personally. But, like, people are texting me this, I'm going, I don't know, what do you mean? So, it's a hard form of communication. The classes themselves are really cool. I don't know, it's just neat. I like learning a lot. I did a super nerdy thing. I figured out how to get my, like, history of engineering textbook onto my phone into the Google Books thing, with PDFs and stuff, and then I got it into the right format, and I can go to the gym and have my phone read me my textbook. The best part is that it's this computer voice, so it's basically like Siri or Google reading you this book. I have a Google phone, so mine's Google, but same thing. It's just this automated voice, and then it'll get to something a word it doesn't know. It'll be like TECHNOLOGY 46 and whatever. It's so funny. Or it'll try to read the pictures, and it's just a mess, but most of the time it's really cool. This is straight just me rambling. Yeah, okay. In short, university, exciting. Online university, not fun. Going a little crazy, looking at the same walls all the time. Need to do better at remembering or prioritizing exercise. I exercised today, and now I'm like Energizer Bunny. I got up, I went to work, I exercised, and now I'm like, hi, I'm awake. Exercise is super important, everybody. Take care of yourself. Honestly, the best thing I think really you can do for your mental health is moving your body. Of course, that's not something that helps everybody, but I think is the general standard rule. I feel like garbage when I don't move my body, and then like today I moved my body and I'm like, let's go get work done. Yeah, so that's cool. Hard to make friends. Hopefully I'll make friends in person, and hopefully I'll get to go to in-person classes in January. I'm not placing all my eggs in that basket. It will be what it is, and I will cross the bridges that I do when they come to them. But for now, I am trying to figure out some semblance of a schedule, which is really hard, but I'm getting there, and it's still a super exciting journey. So, the next couple videos I think are going to be kind of cool. I have some ideas in the works. Me and my grandma have a fantastic idea. Oh, funny story. Or funny couple stories. So, I wear headphones a lot to listen to lectures, or I listen to music, and it helps me focus. So then I can't hear. So my grandma's knocking on the door, trying to come in my room, and then I turn around and there's grandma, and I'm like, ah! And yes, and I scare her too, because since she was a child, she had like very little hearing in one ear because she got sick as a kid, and you know, when you're old, like some of your hearing goes, and so I'm always like moving in the house, and she's like, oh my goodness, I didn't see you. And so we keep scaring each other over and over, which is funny. But yesterday I had my headphones on loud, and she comes over, and I just have someone touch my arm, and I like yelled at her. I was so scared. My grandma was like, I wish I had that on film. It was so funny. But yeah, I have literally no semblance. But me and grandma have some fun video ideas, and I'm gonna just keep studying and exercising and trying to fit in time for fun stuff and work. It's a process. We'll get there, I think, hopefully. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat food because I'm hungry. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. That's kind of a rundown rush on my first couple weeks of school. And I guess I'll take you on the rest of the adventure as I continue to do university in my bedroom. So, thank you so much for watching. My name is Julia, and this is Abnormality. Goodbye.